the memory card, the station that plays older games for nostalgic memory. I am Darth Beauty. Let's get it on. We are joined with Owl. I can no longer call her Chibi because her name will soon be Owl. And the thing is that it's not even going to be spelled traditional. It's O-U-L because she accidentally misspelled before she realized she had misspelled it, but she had already entered it, and she would have to pay or rather, I would have to pay for her to change it again. So she has a unique name, O-U-L. She wants to be streaming, but it's hard for us to get a stream, a good streaming, schedule. For me, her, and Beast. Oh, God. Guys, I don't have enough coffee in me, and I am really tired. And, yeah.
Oh my god, the Sith Lord has arrived.
Saxo, welcome in! How you doing? I'm feeling a little witchy. I'm a different kind of witch. I was feeling my pagan today. Alright. I haven't got a damn clue what we are going to play today. I really don't. Boxy, welcome in. How you doing? I am doing fantastic. How are you? I'm doing all right. I'm really tired. I crashed out pretty early last night too. And I've just been so tired all day. But otherwise, I'm doing great. I really am doing great. I mean, Jesus. If my only complaint is I'm tired, that's pretty freaking good. Although my shoulder's been hurting. Like, right through here, into my elbow, even on this side. I think I did something at work on Friday, probably lifting something too heavy I shouldn't have. And my muscles are screaming at me, and my joints. But that's okay. That is okay. I am Darth Witcher. Toss a coin to your Witcher, oh Valley of Plenty. Whoa. See, I got the perfect voice for that because I can't do high pitches. I'm sorry. I might be a girl, but my voice does not go that high. I can do lower pitches a lot better. So I can do that song good because I can get the notes where they need to be, which is kind of on the lower side. Alright, what the hell are we gonna play today? I think we'll open... What the...
You mean open? You mean open, mother?
Open. Don't put enough with the accent. You're American, face it. And you're a redneck. You are born Floridian, honey. You're more southern than I am.
Just open Doki Doki already.
Yeah, Hear this? Okay. Doki Doki. We're probably gonna open up with some Doki Doki. I honestly don't know if we're going to be playing some Phasmophobia. I think it's going to depend a lot on whether or not Flash is feeling up to it, because Flash is my partner on that game. And last night, he was having audio difficulty. He could not hear the game, which is bad. That's all kinds of bad. That is a game you cannot play on mute. You have to be able to hear things or you're dead. And I couldn't be his ears, because every time I'd say, shush, wait, there was something, it was too late. He had already spoken over it, and we missed it, and it couldn't come back, and it's like, okay, we gotta get your audio back, my man. Kit, give me a minute here, folks. Let me get your title changed up, because it won't let me just simply put that I'm playing late night gaming. I wish they would give me that title. Kit, guys, you guys are good because your stream title is simply, let me see what I got you listed as.
Late night gaming.
Where do you see it?
Gaming late at night.
Oh, good. All right. So you guys see Twitch, guys. I don't have to worry about changing your stream title because that will cover no matter what I do. But Kick, guys, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on what game I'm playing. I'm gonna ask the future Witcher what's his favorite game ever. You talking to this little thing? You mean her? Because right now, one of her favorite games is... No worries, it's okay. It's happened before, it's not a problem. Trust me, she don't mind. She knows who you're talking to, so
You're
she's just like,
fine.
whatever. She's kind of like, whatever, I know you're talking to me, so who cares? But, what are some of your favorite games right now, other than Doki Doki? I know you've been jammed on that, but what are some of your other favorite games, they're asking?
One of my other favorite games is Minecraft, and a couple games on Roblox, like Broken Bones 4, which is a ragdoll game, and Doors, which is a horror game.
Yeah, she doesn't mind horror at all. Horror games, depending on the game, it can actually trigger my anxiety, which is why I don't play Resident Evil. Because of that shit, she will jam out on horror movies and horror games all day long. She does get jump scared, she does get scared, but then she ends up laughing it off, and I have colorblind, I can't see.
Whoa.
That's okay.
Wait, what can you see? There are different types of color blindness.
He's kidding. It's because they called you a boy instead of a girl. Sometimes you have to spell it out for her, let me tell you. It isn't always the smartest thing on the block.
Ouch.
You got this, Darth. Dang and rum. What? I can't even say the word!
She is a mini you.
Lucy, hello! She is a mini you. Yes, oh my god, she is. She looks just like me. If we didn't have makeup on, Boxy, she is totally my clone. She found a picture of me when I was in preschool, and she thought it was her. And she asked me, when did we take this picture of me? I'm like, and when was your hair ever that long? And when did you ever have that purple dress? And she looked again, and that's when she realized, oh, this is not me. And I'm like, no, that's me, you dipshit. But she's totally me. I mean, she ain't always the smartest thing in the block, you know, like me.
I'm better at world history than you.
You're better at a lot of shit than me. But then there are times, holy God, I wonder. But she loves Halloween. Look up Dang and Ron Dude, I can't even pronounce that! You look wonderful and incredible and stunning. You two gonna win Twitch Awards. I don't know about that, but thank you. I think we're gonna be on just chatting for a little bit. We're having too much fun just with this. I'm gonna look that up, Boxy. Hang on. D-A-N-G. I can't even spell that. Dang and Ron Jesus, it's right there. Okay, what the hell is this? Hold on.
Ooh, it's an anime.
Well, you just got her attention. It's anime. You know, what the fuck? You go use your phone. What the hell? Why am I giving you my phone? What kind of freaking password is that? Oh my god, her password. She just goes, and I'm like, what the hell is this? OM goodness. Okay, what the freak is... Okay, hang on. Japanese video game franchise created by Kazutaka Kodaka. I hope I said that right. I don't know. The series is about groups of high school students who are forced to kill each other by a robotic teddy bear.
Yeah, that's the teddy bear. That's something I want in my room. That's cool.
Of course you do. Jesus
The
Christ.
Empire appreciates.
That's all she had to
your
read.
efforts for
She's
streaming,
hooked.
Darth Beauty.
The Empire appreciates your efforts for the stream. Well, I'm glad the Empire appreciates it. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, love this. Let's get on with this shit. Let's get on with this, because she wants to do Doki Doki with me. So damn much. Let's do this! Why am I grabbing the controller? This is the one game that gives me a break from the controller. I don't need to do this. Okay.
I love the art.
Alright, I need to show you some of the pictures you can unlock if you really get into this game a little more in your Xbox. Look at this shit, man. And keep in mind, I got the Doki Doki Literature Club Plus.
Yes, so
You're-
do I.
On your Xbox, you got the Plus? Ooh, girl, so you got all the little side stories.
Yeah.
Make sure you do them all. Look at all this crap you can unlock, kid.
Okay, that's cute.
bum booby boop boop boop. Yes, I've already got the song in my head. I'm sorry.
I already forgot the lyrics.
It don't take much for you to forget the lyrics. Why does it look like they screwed up the legs? Like they were trying to, like they suddenly realized they ran out of room and were trying to cram the legs into what's left, especially on her. It's like they suddenly realized, oh shit, we're running out of room. And it's like I don't know why. Something about right through here just
doesn't look right.
It doesn't look right. Like it's like the artist suddenly realized, oh shit, I'm running out of room on this, and tried to cram a long-legged character into something that didn't accommodate the leg length. And
it ain't my first time streaming with my mom.
Let's get started. Is this her first time ever? First time she's live? Oh no, God no. In fact, long ago she even. Where's my exit out of this? Hello, okay, that needs to get out of here. Back. No, it was there. In fact, long ago she even did her own stream when we still had Mixer.
Only 2 though.
You only did 2, but it was long ago when we had Mixer still.
I did 2 FNAF
And she
streams.
did. Yes, you did FNAF. She did FNAF. Twitch's rule. It was on Twitch.
It was on Mixer.
No. It was Twitch that you did those streams. Because I remember now, because of her age at the time, she had. Twitch's rules were a parent had to be on camera with you.
Oh, wait, yeah.
So what me and my husband would do, whichever one of us was in charge, we would be sitting behind her where you could clearly see us in the camera, per Twitch's rules. She wasn't allowed to watch her own chat. Because we didn't know what kind of freaks were going to try and jump in on it because of her age, because there's people like that. So she wasn't allowed to look at her own chat. We had the laptop behind her, and we were monitoring her chat and stream. All she had to do was focus on her game.
Welcome, I'm so delighted.
And we would tell her, like, if somebody was being cordial and nice, we would tell her, hey, this person says this. So she would respond to them on the camera. But we kept a sharp eye. And one of my moderators, actually, Coolbird, popped in, and he helped moderate as well. And he helped try to encourage her to keep going. You're doing great, So delighted to be here with us.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're happy to have you, Sapso. Thank you. So, yeah, no, it's not her first. But I remember, you did FNAF, and it was on Twitch at the time. It was not Mixer. Because we had, by their rule, we had to be on camera. Because you were still that young. Oh, and as you can see, we've already played through it the first time. Sayori is gone. Here we go.
Just Monica.
Flash, honey, I'm Dash. How you doing? Just Monica on stream. Hey, Flash, let me know if you're feeling up to Phasmophobia. I know you were having audio problems with that game. If you're still having audio problems, don't worry about it. We can wait until you get that crap fixed, because I know that's kind of weird for you. Oh no, Sayori isn't even a part of this anymore.
Sayori decided to go hang herself up in a closet.
Sayori's just hanging around at this point.
Yeah, no, she hung herself up in a closet.
Oh, did ya? Well, I'll tell you what, I'll play a little of this and you just let me know when you're ready, Flash. And you let me know if you're feeling up to a little Phasmophobia, because I can always change the game in a little bit. I think I'll play this for a bit, because, yeah, I do want to get going.
Do we want to witness the death?
You're doing a great job. Baby Yoda is proud of you. Chibi, slap her, please. You get 1 free slap. He said slap, not attempted punch.
I did this, so technically that ain't.
He didn't say face palm. He said slap. And bear in mind, Flash didn't say nothing about no retaliation. Flash, do you really want to put her into this hot seat, my man?
No. If I slap her, I'm
slap
dead.
Beauty. You're right, no slap beauty.
Yeah, because if I do, this is my last day on Earth.
Well, it's starting to be your last day on stream with me. File error. Characters/Sayori.chr. File is missing or corrupt. I wonder why. Can you punch her in the air? Do it. No, straight Gibbs ya. Live on camera. I'm going straight Gibbs her.
You
Contact.
too, Mom.
You're welcome. Whoa! Okay, both of us are gonna get hurt. We better not do that. Okay, that was dumb! We're gonna get hurt. We're both gonna get hurt. Get on the camera, child. You're not even on the camera anymore. Oh, Jesus. Me going into the files to replace it with Ascension. Sayori.chr. Good luck, honey. Good luck. Here we go!
Wait.
Want you
Oh, wait.
sit?
I'm sitting up as much as I can. I'm sitting up enough that these things have been propped. I got no shame. I'm sorry. Redeem Mjolnir. Dude, we are not worthy. I'm not even going to. She done already caught me once today. I done pissed her off. Mjolnir is not in the mood. Oh, you dare me? Oh, fuck that. I'm not trying to read that. No. Hang on. Hang on. This game tears my throat up, so I might be hitting you up for phasmophobia later, but... Sorry, kiddo. I'm trying not to kick you out of the camera, though, either. Okay, how can we read this? No. I need something demon-y, like demon-y sounding. There you guys go. R.I.P. headphone users. R.I.P. headphone users, I'm sorry. Flash dared me. I had to take the dare. But I needed something demon-y for that. Is that a word? It is now. Shush, shush. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is error sound. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. Bruh, I literally just muted that. Fuck you, Flash. BRB. Oh, okay, I should be back. Sapso. You know, kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Yeah, that's called depression. That's what it can do to you. Makes you very tired. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. Flash, you dared me.
I see mainly Yuri. Oh, no, now it's Monko.
Let's try that again.
Oh my god, Chewbacca.
I just want to get the light out of your face. I know that's killing you. It's an ordinary day, an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together.
Oh my god, me.
Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone.
Yep.
What happened to his dear friend he's known his entire life? I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Yo.
There's always the anime club. It's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Oh, really? Since when? Jesus. Why not? I walk to school without shoes on. Oh, Jesus F. Why? You wouldn't catch me doing that. Too many sandspurs and the pavement gets too damn hot.
Ugh.
Gonna join us, baby?
Maybe.
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Dipshit? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has.
You good?
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for, anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. That'd be the smart thing to do, wouldn't it? You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull.
Stop with the glitchy McGee's.
How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there were only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Okay, I just want to say, I say manga because I've heard it pronounced that way numerous times, and I'm starting to wonder if manga is actually the wrong pronunciation, or if it's one of those tomato things where it doesn't really matter and it could go either way. But I'm saying manga because I've heard it said that way so many times that it makes me think that that might be the proper way to say it.
Help, my ears hurt. I'm sorry.
I can make them hurt more. Let me do my demon voice again. Saved by Owl.
Thank you for the alert.
Subi!
Don't say manga.
Don't say manga. That's what I thought. I thought manga or manga would be wrong. It's manga.
Stop.
Now she's doing it just to drive me cray-cray. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. It is. Just because it also has artwork doesn't make it any less literature. It's still a story.
Logic.
And
Hi.
yes, tell M.
Hi.
Hey, M, what's her name? Make sure you say Tata.
Please.
Your name shall forever be Tata.
She's been saying my name way too much. I've been like, bro, when is she gonna say Tata? Please. Just say it!
Oh, now you want her to say Tata. You were all over her saying your name, and
I
then
just
now
wanted-
that she can say
no,
it,
no,
that's what
no.
she says. She says your name proper, and now all of a sudden it's, oh, go back to saying Tata. Really?
I just wanted her to just pronounce my name correctly.
You know what?
Okay.
Subi, Logic, I am giving M all the permission in the world to pick up a pillow next time she's over and bop her in the face. Say my name. Say Tata. Say my name. Say Tata. Oh, you know what? That child has every right to pick up a pillow and straight bap you right in the face with it.
And I would let her.
You better let her. You better not make her.
Coffee.
I barely heard it. I've got to check the volume on that thing.
Healthy.
Hmm.
Healthy.
I keep saying I need to check the volume on it. Hello? OBS is right here in front of my face. Why don't I check it? Derpy, derpy, derp. Give me a minute here. I just gotta look for my alerts. Wanna jack that up? Yeah, there's a good viewer alert. Oh yeah, I might as well just throw it all the way up. There we go. I mean, jump scare me with my own alerts. I don't care. That's the point. I want to hear them, damn it. That's why I made them. Okay, here we go. Back to this. She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, dipshit! By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please?
No.
Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse.
I'm with you, Fudge.
Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out.
The ramen club.
Ah,
Yeah.
awesome! You're a really sweet dipshit, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. I'm telling you, this bitch is a cheerleader. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Fuck that! I'm selling my soul to cupcakes! What the hell?
I'd sell myself for cupcakes.
The ramen club!
Yes.
Ooh,
Bring me
Flash! Fuck yes! I would totally sell my soul for the ramen club. If the ramen was done right. None of that packaged shit that we have around here. I want real ramen, Japanese ramen.
Udon.
The good shit.
Udon.
Ooh, udon.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like noodles.
Mm.
Yum.
Udon is so good. Anyway, back to the game. I dejectedly... Really? Why are you dejectedly following somebody? If you're behind her, aren't you enjoying the view? I mean, if this is a guy, you're in high school, she's in front of you, instead of dejectedly following this girl, you'd think he'd be following her quite happily while staring at certain assets. Just saying. Just saying. That dejectedly line, that's bullshit. Now, dejectedly following Sayori, okay, I get that. Because for him, Sayori was more of a kid sister, you know?
Hungry off eating.
We ate 4 hours ago, so yeah, I'm starving.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's been 4 hours.
4 hours.
I had 2 plates at dinner.
I only had... Guess who's suffering?
I don't see how. Your belly is littler than mine. 4 hours is a lot for me.
Yeah.
I mean, eating every 2 hours is my ideal time frame.
Listen, me and her, we are hobbits.
Bitch, I'm more of a hobbit than you. You couldn't even finish your breakfast this morning. We went to IHOP. This bitch couldn't finish all her breakfast, and I was the only one at that table on the Clean Plate Club.
Stuffed myself.
Yeah, and then I started eating your eggs on top of what I had already eaten. I'm more of a hobbit than you. And yet, I'm too tall to be a hobbit, but I'm a hobbit.
Your language?
Dude, I totally looked up because you can find it online, all the hobbit meals and at what time they eat them. Yeah, that'd be heaven for me. I could totally do that. Totally.
It's every 2 hours, isn't it?
It's like every 2, and then it becomes like every 3 near the end of the day. It's like every 2 up until the midday, and then it's every 3rd hour. They slow down near nighttime, which makes sense because you're slowing down for the end of the day. Okay. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Here we go. This is where my throat's gonna start hurting. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, dipshit. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess, you're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Can y'all see Owl okay?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Dipshit in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Dipshit? See, she would have made the cupcakes, but she wasn't given prior notice. In the first place, you gotta remember, Sayori lied to Natsuki to get her to bring cupcakes, and she was gonna use that as the ploy to get me into the club. That's what I mean. I'll tell you, Sayori knew what the fuck she was pulling, man. She was not that much of an airhead. She knew what she was doing. She was mischievous.
That dialogue was right.
I wonder
there.
how they got
are
Natsuki
extremely
here.
cute.
God only. I have to play through the side stories, but because I have the Literature Club Plus, I get those side stories, and that kind of tells you how everyone gets in.
But that one dialogue is right. They are all extreme adorbs. Wait a minute. I can kind of make that what that is. It's that one scene where Sayori hung herself. It is. I watched a video. They literally debunk everything that happens.
Or it's a completely random thing and people are plugging in what they want.
Konso!
Konso! Holy shitballs! Welcome in, man!
Doki!
How you been? Oh shit, I man.
Gotta get sass.
Well, that I usually tell him. I forgot. I usually tell him and I completely forgot because I'm terrible and I don't tell him things like I'm supposed to. How's it going, man? Yeah, Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. I love this game, actually. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table, but doing the different voices, it kills my throat. Still worth it. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Oh yeah, Konso, it's the plus version. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I want to play this too sometime now that it was free on PS. Oh, dude, you need to. Oh my god, you need to. Wrong voice. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Monica, where is my childhood friend? Where is your childhood friend, right? Doesn't exist. I did play the regular version before. Oh, get the plus because it comes with some little side stories that are just they're cool to do. They really are. I'm trying to make sure this microphone's in a position where you guys can hear both of us. Talking about fun. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we could all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. Gotta get ready to do Yuri's voice. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. Sass!
Hi, Saffron.
Hola! How you doing? You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
Eh? That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know?
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Pretty good streaming as well, so... So, lurk it. No worries, Sass. Thank you so much for the lurk, man. I'll try to get your stream pulled up so I can lurk for you as well.
Have fun doing the claw machines.
Yeah, we gotta get that programmed in, that's damn sure. Eventually. One day. Maybe. Fuck, I don't have a lot of juice on this thing. Alright. I'm lurking on you, Sass.
Who was he playing?
7 days to die. Every 7 days, on the 7th day, swarm of zombies that night. Then you have 6 days to prepare for the next 7th day swarm. And it keeps getting worse and worse and worse.
Ugh.
So it's a survival game.
Look.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, dipshit, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking.
Bruh.
Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Manga? Oh god, yes.
Manga. Yeah, Natsuki's the one that loves the manga. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you. It suits your personality. I'm sorry, I completely fucked that up. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality.
Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Don't you square off on my cupcake girl. Manga and cupcakes.
I only agree with her with the manga and cupcakes. With her hating horror, no.
I don't give a shit. She's got me set up with manga and cupcakes, so I'm happy.
For real though.
I'd sell my soul for the cupcakes.
I sold my soul for the manga.
Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Foxy, you good?
Yeah, he does emote spamming. When he lurks, he'll emote spam once in a while. Pops in, emote spam. Yeah, remember, he's running his own stream too right now.
Oh, yeah.
So he's, he lurks on people, pops in with an emote spam to let them know, hey, I'm still here, I'm still lurking. Instead of doing the apostrophe lurk I told you about, that's his way of saying lurking. So with Boxy, when I see that, I know that translates into lurking. For him. That's what that means. When you stream, when you have regular viewers, you learn some of your viewers' patterns. So, like I said with Boxy, I've learned that's what that is. He's lurking. That's his way of saying I'm lurking. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment.
What's my pattern then?
Bad spelling, and yet somehow I still know what the hell you're saying. It don't matter how badly you butcher up the grammar, I know what you are saying.
The man was too stunned to speak.
But it's your pattern, Flash. I can't help that. You want to know your pattern? That's one of them. You got your grammar, you butcher it, and yet we all know what the hell you're saying. We know. That you tend to say shit that's kind of out of the blue sometimes, and we're just like, Flash, what? And we just look at you like a deer in the headlight, my man. That's kind of your pattern. Like I said, it doesn't matter how badly you butcher the grammar, 9 times out of 10, we can understand it perfectly. We're like, we know what he's saying. It's Flash. We know what he's saying. We got this. But that's just because you cray-cray like the rest of us, Flash. You cray-cray like the rest of us, even if you don't want to admit it. You cray-cray like us. Hey, I got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president, after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, dipshit? Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club.
Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But she just looks mad.
I'm sorry. I thought...
The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, dipshit.
Oh, Lord, what
Be
now?
helpful. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members, and if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. In other words, they're getting desperate. They don't find one more before the festival. She didn't say it, but that pretty much means their club is over. The school will not allow it. You have till the festival. Get another member and become an official club. Otherwise, if you can't get 4 people, club ain't happening. That's why Monica is kind of like, actually, yeah, we're at the wire. So she was hoping that, hey, because we know each other, maybe you'll join up. In a way, you almost feel sorry for her on that storyline just because of what's going on. I mean, there was one, right, Monica? There was one. Right, Monica?
She glares at me and I glare back.
You're gonna do this one of these days and smack your head into that monitor, and your daddy's gonna be pissed if you do something to that monitor. That's not a cheapo. That's the good gaming monitor. That's why the game is on that monitor. OBS and everything else is on this one. That will so come out of your savings. And it ain't gonna be cheap. You're gonna see a lot of your savings gone. Yeah.
I wonder how much I have in my...
You'll find out when you're old enough to know.
I want to know!
You'll find out when you're old enough to know. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, dipshit? Yeah. It could be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment.
I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed.
Monica deleted one word.
She deleted a lot more than one word.
Wait, she did?
You know, the one that was just hanging around? Doesn't quite exist anymore.
Oh, no, I know that, but...
No, like I said, she deleted a lot more than just one word. Dipshit, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Why bad me? I didn't do nothing. Wasn't my idea. That was this bitch's idea. Blame her. She's bad. Okay, everyone. Here we go with the cheerleader shit. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Okay. I'll be nice. It's so hard for me to not want to say another pun. I'll just put coffee in my mouth. That'll shut me up. That works. I'm not wrong. Shutting up. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Oh, see, that was good and loud. That's what I needed. You don't say. I won't say. I'm too busy drinking coffee. I'm too busy reading. Too busy reading. Yes. Reading. Yeah, thank you for that little test. That was actually a good one, because I did turn the volume up just to make sure I could hear my... Because they were really quiet, and then when I checked the OBS, I had the volume down pretty low. I'm like, oh, fuck this. Jack that shit up. I should be getting jump scares off of that, okay? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Dipshit, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. What the fuck is going on with my kick? Why is it not working? I gotta look into that shit. I really gotta look into the kicklet and see what the hell's going on. Yeah. Did I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skill? You gotta look into yourself. Well, I mean, I gotta look into that kicklet thing and find out what the hell's going on, because you just did a redemption on Kick, and I got no notification that you put that in, so I gotta look into that and see what's going on with Kick and why things aren't working like they're supposed to. Because when you did it on Twitch, it worked, but when you did it on Kick, nothing happened. So, I gotta look into that shit. Didn't even give it a full question. Will she what? You did make your name. What are you talking about, Flash? Yeah, I'll check it. What the fuck are you talking about? Jesus Christ, Flash! Again, this is your pattern. What the hell are you talking about? You're just all over the place, man. You said, gotta check that shite. Yes, and I will check that shite. My character's name is Dipshit. Because he is a dipshit. In my opinion. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. Oh, thank God, you're gone. Really? I name my characters funny too sometimes. Dude, it's always hilarious to name your characters something crazy. Final Fantasy VII? OMG. The names me and my husband would give those characters in the original Final Fantasy VII. Not the new release one, mind you. The old one, where you actually could name every single one of your party members whatever you wanted. We had way too much fun with that.
Or Cloud.
Oh, his name wasn't Cloud. I'll I think Barrett, one time I named him Mr. T. Because, frankly, that had to be what they based him off of, was Mr. T. Named that son of a bitch Mr. T. My husband would go with more colorful names. For all of them.
Purple.
I started the series with 6, which is still, to me, better than 7. How dare you? 7 is the best.
Boxy, you might want to run for your life.
7 is the best. I loved 7. But then again, Boxy, 7 is where I started. So it's kind of funny how the one that we hold near and dear to our heart is the one that we started with. For you, it was 6. For me, it's 7. Matter of fact, 15 better than 7. No, it ain't. It's nothing better than 7. Fuck you. Fuck you. 7 is the best. And then for me, right after 7 is 10 and 10-2. The only true sequel in the series. So 10 and 10-2. And 7. And maybe number 3 for me would have to be 12. Those are my top 3 Final Fantasies. Everything after 12 was just complete shit to me. It wasn't even Final Fantasy anymore, in my opinion. Now, I'll try the remake on PC, and maybe it'll beat 15, but not sure about that. The remake is horrid. They fucked with it too damn much. They should have just left it alone. Ugh, no. Final Fantasy VII, the original release, to me, was always the best. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Final Fantasy 16 I bought for a very good price. That's not always easy to do.
Small, medium, large.
Yeah. Yeah. Riku, Yuna, and Pain.
Huh?
Small, medium, large. Because not every girl is going to be the same size. If you ask me, I think it's nice that they're all different heights and different sizes. Because that's reality. I mean, good lord. What if he entered the now vacant house next to him? He wouldn't know any different, and why would he enter it? And it may not be vacant. It might be a totally different family. This is a whole different timeline where he never had Sayori growing up. So he has no reason to visit a vacant house. It means nothing to him. He never had Sayori in his entire life in this timeline because of what Monika has done. Think of it like a different timeline, Flash. Think of it like that. A timeline where Sayori never existed. Okay? Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Here we go!
Hold on.
What? What are you doing? We unlocked a poem!
Can you hear me?
Oh, you.
And I just heard laughing, giggling.
Oh, no. I don't
just
like
heard
that.
Monika giggling.
Alright, here we go. Pink! Wait, no. Bunny!
Really want to go for her?
Yeah, why not? Chocolate! Sweet!
I would say dance.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Choppy. Boop. Donkey, donkey.
Fluffy!
Jump. There. Billy.
Massacre, empty, eternity. Yes.
Dude, you're going for Yuri with words like that.
Playground. Strawberries.
Yum.
I know.
Stocks.
Hop.
Puppy. Vicky. Joy.
Oh, fuck! Joy was a nuts. Really? Joy was a Yuri. Okay, you say so. Anime. Fuck you. Lollipop. Fuck you. Kitty. Fuck you.
We got 19 out of 20. That's pretty
God
good.
damn. Yeah, but I wanted it to be a perfect poem for
Hi
Natsuki.
again.
Hi again, dipshit. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word.
Bruh.
Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Get your face together.
Thanks for keeping your promise, dipshit. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika.
I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
She's right on top of the words. That's not a glitch. She's on top of the word. She's no longer behind this. No, she's in front of it.
Hi.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. The music's starting to get all fucked up. It's a goddamn shame you can't hear this.
Monica, can you move? I can't read.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
I'm sorry, dipshit. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance.
Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read.
Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask.
Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. See, occasionally you can hear it. The music is off-key in certain times.
And this keeps zooming
I
in.
didn't want you to feel left out.
I'm about zooming in.
I can see it like right here. It's like zooming in very.
Kind of is, isn't it? And why is the room tilted?
It is.
That's the first time I've noticed that.
I was staring at the screen like, why is it doing that? You just seen that?
Dude, I haven't paid it. And yeah, you're right. I'm just now noticing the room is off key and yeah, it's zooming in.
So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention if you don't usually read.
I'm paying too much attention to the dialogue. I wasn't paying attention to the background.
And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Yeah, now the room's back to normal. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her, in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there?
Fucking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga.
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean?
I see.
There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is.
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or simply terrible. Well, she just said, name of the manga is Parfait Girls. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. Didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, dipshit. Consider this a lesson. Don't judge a book. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hand. Ah. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there! Ooh, Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Moe is how it's pronounced. Okay, so what is Moe? Because I've never heard of that term. Not outside this game. Oh, Moe? Okay, so what is Moe? Can you explain that to me, Flash? And thank you for telling me. Now I know how that's meant to be read. Exceedingly Moe. What is Moe? In a nutshell. I take my seat. I'm sure Flash is typing, so... Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Eh? What is that? Ah, I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. Don't make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. Didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. Only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space, while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Basically about a fictional female character. Basic tags such as youthful, innocent, or vulnerable. Okay, so it's just typical, stereotypical kind of shit. I think I understand what you mean there, Flash. Yeah. Oh, and Boxy replied to you on Kick. He said Kefka. He replied to your Final Fantasy VI is where you technically started. Boxy put in Kefka. Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice-of-life affair. I kinda grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not! Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that.
Oh, you're a pretty child.
If you say so. I guess it's fun. Thank you so much, Flash, for the 5 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I have seen too much.
I
of
guess
this
it's
image.
fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you The ghost train. I think I've seen too much of this image. Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh,
Cool bird!
I know those kinds of people. Cool bird! How you doing? Good evening, Beauty and Chibi. I got my replacement phone. It's a yellow iPhone 11 to 256 gigabytes.
I like that part, rough. I like the part though. R.I.P.
I like that part, though. Rip. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. It's probably harder for someone like you. Huh? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. At least it's safe here in the classroom. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe.
That's okay, could you say that line?
But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So, jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page.
Ooh.
Had to. My iPhone X had a huge crack. Yeah, you told me about that. Time passes. Clearly. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Looks like she's started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki? Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Have you gotten to this part yet? No? Oh shit, this is spoilers for you!
I don't care. Yo, I got a vibes though. I mean, not really. Can I start spam clicking? Oh, not yet.
Oh jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. Told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, dipshit. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now?
I'm concerned.
Who should I show my poem to first? Natsuki! I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Ugh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Oh, we all know this one. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. Yeah, told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style shouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should we show it to next? Fuck you, Monica. You're dead ass. Yuri! Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah? Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice. It's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, you're right, Flash. You're absolutely right.
It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I've kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example. and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay, so we already know this one. This poem didn't get changed. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.